got no job, I told her. No place of your own. How you going to raise a child? Move in with me, I says. We can raise the baby together.
But that's not what happened.
Nah, she ain't pregnant no more.
She's not.
I didn't even find out until I got the bill. I ain't spoken to her since.
It is not always wrong to give up on something. Or someone.
Well, yeah, but...
What she did is a sin. An abomination to God. The church is adamant about that.
Yeah.
It's not your forgiveness she needs, Edna. It's God's.
Thank you for your time.
Not at all. Feel free to come to me anytime. Finally. Kevin,
Hello, Vincent.
Mary.
In the flesh. You look surprised.
Shouldn't I be? I never thought I'd... Come in, please.
I took the liberty of paying for your pizza. Oh, don't worry. Haven't got a big tip.
The hold-up artist. He should have been here 20 minutes ago. Thank you. Please, sit. Pizza?
No, thank you, but don't let me stop you.
I was sorry to hear about Kehne.
Thank you. So was I.
So what is the,
They give him about 3 months. And then his lungs will give out completely, and that... Well, that will be that.
I don't know what to say.
I was going to leave him last year.
Mary.
He's getting my ducks all in a row. I was damned if I was going to spend the rest of my days propping up his ego. But then his diagnosis came. And I couldn't do that to him. He's obsessed with you. He ordered your book. He reads your blog. He thinks I don't know. He misses you.
Doesn't want to see me, Mary. He made that clear.
He does. He just doesn't want to admit it. And I think maybe you could just use some healing as well. Vincent, you two have to forgive each other. Isn't that what you guys do here? Kehne, are you awake?
I am now.
There's someone here to see you.
Hello, Kehne. I apologize. I'm sorry for calling you out in public and rejecting all your ideas. It was wrong of me.
You were so brilliant. Yes, your hand was all over that paper. You should have been a part of it.
It was a terrible time for me, you know that.
I thought you were a scientist.
Father had just died. I hadn't seen him in over 2 years because of my work with you. My dad loved the church. He gave that to me. I felt like maybe I owed it more.
You were dropping out of the university, abandoning all our hard work on black holes, just when we were ready to publish.
To join the seminary. That was not an easy decision to make. You knew that.
Yes, here it is.
Kehne.
His notoriety aside, I regret to work with Dr. Page, and I hold no stock in the validity of his findings and his work. These so-called open-minded scientists want to lock you up in a dungeon and throw away the key if you but whisper the word God.
Why is that such a sacrilege? God is at least one possibility. Newton believed in him. So did Eddington. Einstein invoked him all the time. Faith and science are both paths in quest for the truth.
Faith is the accepting something as true without evidence. It's the complete antithesis of science. They are entirely incompatible.
Mary, would you mind stepping out of the room? Just for a bit. Please.
Hey, what is this? Hey, don't leave me alone with this guy, Mary.
I have a confession to make.
Well, there's a switcheroo, huh?
Confess that you may have been right. I am not sure I did choose the right path.
Huh?
Long ago, I believed all the things you taught me about. Quantum physics, cosmology, the Big Bang, the expanding universe, were all the tools and methods of God's creation.
And now?
Galileo proved the Earth orbited the Sun, then publicly recanted to avoid the Inquisition. Now, the Church says he discovered God's truth.
Right.
Then Darwin challenged creation, evolution. The Church reviled.
It still does.
So can I jump through yet another hoop to hang on to old ideas and traditions? At some point, you have to question. The doubts, Keenan. They are crowding me. They have been for years.
I had no idea.
Did I make the wrong choice? I don't know what to think anymore.
Oh, now. Don't kick yourself too hard. Those beliefs run through the spine of Western civilization. How can such a thing be easily shaken? Remember Einstein's cosmological constant.
Refresh me.
Come now. Einstein's general theory of relativity indicated that the universe was not static, that it was indeed expanding. But Einstein couldn't bring himself to believe such an inelegant finding. So he devised a formula to compensate for it, the cosmological constant, which put everything back into a sane and static universe. Years later, he called it his greatest blunder.
Yes. But the cosmological constant was revived in the 90s to help explain the acceleration of the expanding universe.
Oh, so you have kept up.
I have a blog to write.
Well, the thing is, he was riddled with doubts. All along, he's questioned his own findings, even he.
Even you?
I'm a scientist because I don't know everything, not because I do.
There must be a God. You just proved it.
How's that?
You admitted you could be wrong.
Well, in the darkest parts of the night, I wrestle. I fear.
What do you fear?
Sometimes it just feels so hollow. What was here before the Big Bang? What exists outside of our universe? So much confusion. Clueless.
Clueless. Are you all right?
Kehne,
I'm fine. I'm fine. You must have been listening at the keyhole, descending upon the first sound of trouble.
no. I just saw a report about the Odysseus probe on Enceladus. I was coming to tell you about it.
What
What
is it?
happened?
Come on.
What did he say?
Here, let me show you.
Quick, Vince.
Here it is. Here, I'll read it. The unmanned Odysseus spacecraft has sent scientific data from Enceladus, Saturn's sixth largest moon. The analysis of the content of a sample of water extracted from the subsurface ocean. NASA scientists have confirmed the finding of several dozen different types of microbial organisms. While these microscopic creatures still need to be studied and classified, it is proof that we are indeed not alone. And they're pictures. Well, I find it personally comforting to know, finally. I mean, where's the comfort in being alone? Who wants to be alone?
Help me.
Not me.
Me neither. Quarter of a year now, for the time it has taken our Earth to travel 586 million miles on its course around the Sun, we have known with certainty that life was not made merely for our earthly shores. Indeed, it is sprinkled among the stars. Now many were shaken by this monumental news. It rocked their faith and challenged their beliefs. But science tells us that these extraterrestrial life forms are much like others found on our planet. Nothing about them is chemically or physically unique to that cold and remote satellite. There are no monsters here. They have been brought into the light, and we see they were made by God, out of the same stuff as we are shaped. Welcome them into your hearts with all other living creatures, for they are also God's children. Mary, what's wrong?
You need to come in. Now.
I'm on my way. Hi. I rushed over as quickly as I could.
He's close now. He said he needed to see you before he could go. Oh, Vincent. Go, stand by him. Speak gently in his ear. He'll hear you.
Hello, Kehne.
Hello, my boy.
Hi, Professor.
I need you to do one last thing. For me.
Anything, my friend.
I think it might be nice if you would recite last rites for me. No, my love. No, it'll be okay.
I'm not prepared. I didn't bring any scriptures. I don't...
Please. Just the words. The best you can remember. It's best that way.
Are you sure? My doubts. I'm not sure it would mean anything coming from me.
You are the only one it would mean anything from.
Through this holy unction, may the Lord pardon thee for any sins or faults thou hast committed. I don't have oil for the anointing of the sick, but I will recite the catechism. By the sacred anointing of the sick and the prayers of the priests, the whole Church commends those who are ill to the suffering and glorified Lord, that he may raise them and save them. Come in.
Father Marshall.
Edna. Come in. Come in.
I hope you're well.
I am, thank you. I gave a eulogy today for a very great man. Somebody who meant a great deal to me.
I'm so very sorry.
Don't be. It's good. Really. I told you last time we spoke that your daughter committed absolute sin. Do you remember that? Well, I have now come to believe that nothing is ever entirely absolute. Do you understand?
I'm not sure.
For 200 years, we believed Newton's laws were the final word on motion. Then came Einstein and proved they are meaningless to the fundamental particles of creation. Rules are inventions of man, not absolutes. And the Church urges compassion above all.
So I should reconnect with my daughter.
I think you should do what is right for you. But remember, there's a terrible cost in severing ties. Cutting them can leave you adrift in an uncaring void, lost and unconnected. This is what really matters. These connections we share with each other. Nurture them always, for they are the true cosmological constant.